Hello everyone, Ceia here. So this is the Gunsmoke update for CN side. This time we are gonna run a physical team with Lainie. So the Lainie I'll be running this time is a V6R1. Unfortunately, we do not have a V6R6 in our team this time. So how the compositions, duplicate levels, and whatever they are equipped with will be in the description as usual. Why I'm using Qiongjiu here is because I'm gonna remove her mod key so she only does physical damage, and her cleansing and debuffing and buffing and everything will be very important for this team. So yeah, then for the buff here we have this, which is increased critical damage by 20% if you're dealing physical damage, and deal 5 points of additional stability damage. So pretty nice. As in addition, right, this is the first time that I'm gonna explain the boss, which is this guy named Chaos. I'm gonna explain the mechanics real quick because I didn't really explain mechanics for the last few stuff. You guys just have to watch and see, you know. So first thing, I'm gonna have to put the highest potential DPS dealers on the furthest and the closest. So I'm gonna put Lainie at the back, I'm gonna put Qiongjiu in front. So like this, they will be so like this, right? When it's on the boss's turn, you do a skill that will give a so-called debuff, not really a debuff, but a buff to the closest and the furthest allied unit. It's actually both a debuff and a buff, because it gives more damage to the debuff holder, and yet they take more damage. So is it a buff or a debuff? You decide. Next, I want to get Yoohee in and dance, get all the buffs in. Alright, that's done. Next, I want to bring Faye here, use her skill 1 to get laceration stacks up. Also, you might notice that there is a buff now on the enemy unit for this, right? If you don't cleanse this, it will have a buff here that will reduce the physical damage taken by 10%. It can stack, and if you cleanse it, you get this debuff instead, which has take 3% more damage per stack up to 10 stacks. It's a debuff if you cleanse this thing. So you need to bring a lot of cleansing sources or these spell sources. So we do have quite a few sources here. Last but not least, we'll bring Lainie here to finish the turn off. And that's the turn. When on the first instance, the enemy would go below 100% and 50% HP, you'll gain a shield. So this shield, you need to take out this shield before you can move on. Second, when this shield is active, you take less damage as well. And third, you see all these boxes around. If you pick it up, you can do more damage. That's pretty much it. So yeah, we just continue the DPS here. Yep, let's continue. I displayed that kind of. I should have used Qiongjiu first, but that's okay. Then I'm gonna get more Compact Index from Faye's skill 2. Next, I'm gonna get Daiyan in. She could pick up the boxes as well, but I'm not gonna pick up right now. And last but not least, we'll get this in. So from turn 2 enemy turn, they'll start to put debuffs on your characters. Yeah. So if you cleanse this debuff, you get more buffs on your side. So let's do it like this. So attack. then you wanna cleanse someone. Yep, when you cleanse, they'll get the buff. So it's pretty important. And if you cleanse everybody, they'll get 6 stacks immediately. So, yeah. Next, I missed out on Qiongjiu again, but that's okay. Hehe. It's whatever, it's not optimal, but that's whatever. Next, alt. Alright. Alt cycle. Refresh laceration. Alt cycle. And last but not least, skill 1. Yeah, that's pretty much the rotation for this. I'm not picking up the boxes because I don't really have anybody that had the mobility to do it, so it's whatever. Well, I do have Daiyan, but hehe. Yeah, now she can't get back. But that's okay. This turn is okay because it's not doing the AoE thingy that I have to stand on it in order to get everybody the debuff. But so it's okay. So next is clone hit. Okay, you might have noticed that Daiyan's the furthest now. That's why she got the buff instead of lane. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. That's another cleansing cycle. So yeah. Ideally, you wanna keep cleansing every turn so that you keep the stacks up, but unfortunately I only have 1 cleansing source, so yeah, unfortunately it is what it is. So and here's the 50% proc for the shield. A little bit later than I want it to be, because usually I have it popped by turn 5 with Hydro and Electric, Hydro Corrosion and Electric teams. So this team is a little bit weaker, but it's okay. I don't mind. And I didn't use Qiongjiu ultimate first again. So much of it. What a nice tutorial, isn't it? Mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. But hey, whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna be quite a low score. Usually I'm scoring about 6.5k, 6 point something k, but this is only 5.6k. So yeah, you can clearly see that the physical team is not really there yet. Why is Lainie here level 1? Don't tell me. Yeah. I'm gonna check the configuration later, but I assume that's a visual bug because they're doing enough damage. Yep. Yes, that's how it looks like right now. Lainie's like sub DPS level. If I showed you Leva's one, Leva's doing double this damage. So it is what it is. So let me show you, yeah, my previous run, which is with Leva here, 6.4k. So this is usually what my account level should be doing, but Lainie here is not there yet, so she's only doing 5.6. But it's okay. It's not that big of an issue. It's not that big of an issue at all. So last but not least, let's do a quick check on the equipment just for our sanity. Yeah, correct. That's a visual bug. Alright, that's Gunsmoke right now with the physical team. Hope you guys understood the mechanics a little bit more. Hope my explanation was good enough. Quick note before I close up this stream. So there are actually 4 teams right now in CN that is usable in Gunsmoke. One being the Hydro Corrosion team, meaning Tololo, Springfield, Nikita, Kukai, and Mishti. So that's the 5. The second team is the Fire team, being Qiongjiu, Shakri, Vector, Chihua, and Centurisi. Centurisi is usable, by the way, we forgot he. The third one is actually the Electric Hydro team, right here. You need Leva, Lena, Andros, Tololo, or Nikita, whichever you have a higher dupe of, and Springfield. This team can also be swapped around with Fire, so it's Electric Fire. So you just need to bring Qiongjiu and Vector down to replace Tololo and Springfield. And there's another team as well. You could do full Electric team as well, it's usable. And now we have a physical team, which is usable. We have also an Ice team that's usable, but yeah, I don't really see Ro that highly, but she has almost the similar level of DPS as Lainie right now, so you could do Ice. Ice team core is just put Ro somewhere. Ro can be put anywhere, and she can do damage if you have a V6, that is. So you could technically, if you run like something like an electric team and you have a V6 lever, so you can just insert Ro in, and she can do things there. That's one of the methods to do it. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.